All right, students. Good morning, everyone. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa. Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh. Students, today I am going to ask doubts from you for the first 10 to 15 minutes. After that, we will go into the topics of theorem of parallel and perpendicular axis. This is Madhuvan Vatika session. Okay, near IIT Ropar. Am I right? So, any doubt from the previous lecture? If there is any doubt, please ask me. Be quick. Any question, any doubt? Any doubt from any topic? Yes, Jashan, any doubt? Okay, be quick, please. Okay, come on. I told you about what is rigid body. Rigid body is that body whose constituent particles travels equal displacements with equal intervals of time. Is gas a rigid body? No. Can gas a rigid body? Yes. If all its molecules are of the same nature, and at the same temperature, even if they change the positions, it doesn't matter. It behaves like a rigid body. Okay. What is the concept of? Okay. What is the concept of angular momentum? L equal to I omega. L is called what? Moment of linear momentum. That is called angular momentum. And angular momentum is L equal to I omega. Moment of inertia is given by whom? Routh law. What Routh law states that moment of inertia of a rigid body about an axis of rotation is product of the mass and the square of the perpendicular distance, where if the whole mass of the body is there. If it is a rigid body, where if the whole mass is there, then that distance where whole mass of the body is supposed to be concentrated, and it would have the same moment of inertia as it would have with the actual distribution of masses. That perpendicular distance is called radius of gyration. It is also called root mean square of the perpendicular distances of the constituent particles from the axis of rotation. Everybody should be attentive. Suppose if I am asking questions and you are missing the answer, hardly matters. Rome is not built overnight. It takes time. Sometimes when I put question, you miss those answers, it's a good sign that we are forgetting. It means we are recalling. It means retention comes, right? How will you define what is torque? Moment of linear force. Torque is what? R F sin theta, or F into D. R sin theta is a perpendicular distance. You must be knowing torque is equal to R F sin theta. This R and sin theta is called what? That is FD. What is D here? D is equal to perpendicular distance, that is R sin theta, right? The moment of linear force is called torque. Hope it is clear. It was clear. We have done that. Okay. What is rotational kinetic energy? That was half I omega square. That is kinetic energy of rotation. Any questions, students? चलो हम एक काम करते हैं. We do one thing. I'll make you to revise myself. I will revise some of the formulae, and you will be listening carefully, and I'm uploading on the YouTube also. So I will be a bit fast, like a rap. It will be like a rap song type fast, okay? And it will be recorded, so you can listen, plug in earphones and listen, okay? So you need not to write, because I will speak so fast, you will not be able to write, and you need not to write. Let us make the best use of technology, correct? So what I do is, I am going to start with first chapter, formula rap, right? Ready? We'll call it formulae. So formulae, it's not formulas. Formulae is a plural, okay? Sometimes, you know, my physics teacher was wonderful teacher, Mr. Surendalal. He only did not teach us physics, he also taught us English. My teacher has written a novel, and he's written one Hollywood movie also, We Shall Dance Again. You can see my sir in my YouTube, my inspiration, right? So formulae. First we start with mathematical tool. Come in, students, come in. Sure. Mathematical tool. In mathematical tool, I make you to revise first the formula of trigonometry. First formula of trigonometry is sine 0, 0, cos 0, 1, tangent. If we know sine and cos, so we can define tan. What is tan? Sine theta upon, that is tangent theta. So sine 0, 0, cos 0, 1, tangent 0, 0. Sine 30, 1 upon 2, cos 30, root 3 upon 2, tangent 30, 1 upon root 3. Sine 60, root 3 upon 2, cos 60, 1 upon 2, tangent 60, root 3. Sine 45, 1 upon root 2, cos 45, 1 upon root 2, tangent 45, 1. Sine 60, we have done. Sine 60, okay. Now, sine 90, that is 1. Cos 90, that is 0. Student, thoda aage aa jao. I'll sit here. Cos 90, 0, tangent 90, infinity. I have a special lecture on infinity. It's there. I will tell you. I'll send you the link. Guys, please sit down now. After that, we move into the trigonometric formulas. You all know sine theta is perpendicular upon hypotenuse, cos theta is base upon hypotenuse, tangent theta is perpendicular upon base. Then you all know Pythagoras theorem, perpendicular square, base square equal to hypotenuse square, correct? Then you all know sine of A plus B, sine A cos B plus cos A sine B, cos of A plus B, cos A cos B minus sine A sine B. Come in. Very good morning. Tangent of A plus B, tangent A plus tangent B upon 1 minus tan A tan B, right? Students, okay. Then students, you all know what is cos of A minus B, cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. Yes, please. Thank you very much. इधर ही दे दो जी मेरे को. Thank you. God bless you जी. Thank you very much. Hope you don't mind. It's very chill. I keep on taking simultaneously. In the meanwhile, formula भी revise हो जाएंगे. ठीक है. Tangent 45 plus theta 1 plus tan theta 1 minus tan theta. Tangent 45 minus theta 1 minus tan theta over 1 plus tan theta. Cot of A plus B, cot A cot B minus 1 upon cot B plus cot A. Cot of A minus B, cot A cot B plus 1 upon cot B minus cot A, right? Then sin 2A to sin A cos A to tangent A upon 1 plus tan square A. cos 2a, cos square a minus sin square a, या 1 minus 2 sin square a, या 2 cos square a minus 1. Is it right? Sin 3a, sin 3a is what? 3 sin a minus 4 sin cube a. So ट्रिग्नोमेट्री के इतने से फॉर्मूले ही यूज होते हैं फिजिक्स में, और ये आपके सामने रिकॉर्ड हो रहे हैं, and daily you can plug in the morning and listen. Now we move into the concept of the calculus. Dx of x to n x to n minus 1, dx of x to n x to n minus 1. You know all?
Yes, sir.
Dx of sin x, yes, dx of sin x, that is cos x, dx of cos x minus sin x, dx of tangent x secant square x, dx of secant x into tangent x, dx of cot x minus cosecant square x, dx of cosecant x minus cosecant x into cot x, dx of secant x into tangent x. Is that clear? Now dx of log x, dx of log x, dx of log x, students, let me tell you the definition of log. If a to x is equal to n, then x is equal to log n to the base a. If e to x is equal to n, then x is equal to log n to the base e. Log e to the base e is equal to 1. Dx of log x is nothing but 1 upon x. Its base is already e. Dx of uv, u as it is, dx of v plus v as it is, dx of u, dx of u upon v, v square in the denominator, v as it is in the numerator, into dx of u minus u as it is, dx of v. Now we go to the integration. Integration of x to n dx, integration of x to n dx, x to n plus 1 upon n plus 1 plus c. We must write c, that is called constant of integration. For physics, which we generally don't mention, if there is a proper limit, in case of a definite limit, तो ਅਸੀਂ नहीं mention ਕਰਦੇ c ਨੂੰ. It is called constant of integration. The integration of 1 upon x dx log x, integration of sin x minus cos x, integration of cos x sin x, of course plus c लगेगा ही लगेगा, right? So कुछ इस तरह के फॉर्मूले मैंने आज बोल दिए 8-10 मिनट, तो नेक्स्ट संडे कुछ और बोल दूंगा नए इसके अलग से. Then we will be definitely having a mathematical tool for the revision. Any question? Now we go to the topic of units and dimension. What is unit? It is the standard measurement of a physical quantity. What is physical quantity? Which can be expressed in terms of certain laws. What is fundamental equation of unit? Whatever may be the system of measurement of a physical quantity, its magnitude remains constant. N1 U1 equal to N2 U2, or Nu is equal to constant. What are dimensions? Dimensions are the powers which are raised to fundamental quantity to represent a physical quantity. What is dimensional formula? It is an expression which expresses which of the fundamental quantity and in what manner it is used to exhibit a physical quantity. For example, dimensional formula for force is m1 L1 T minus 2. So it has the dimension of mass 1, length 1, time minus 2. Then student, we move into the concept of the vectors. Vectors are those physical quantities which have a magnitude and specified direction. Is current vector? Bolo? No. Why? Why current is not vector? Jaldi. Don't waste time, because we are recording it, a lot of not having any. But current flows, my dear, from positive terminal to negative terminal. आप इधर आओ. First introduce yourself and then yes please.
Hi everyone, my name is Simran Chopra, and current is not a vector quantity because we don't do the vector addition of current. Like if two currents are coming from opposite directions, we don't subtract them, we add them. So that's why it's not a vector quantity, it's a tensor quantity. Not even scalar, it's a tensor quantity because it also has direction.
Simran Chopra, what is tensor?
Sir, the quantities which actually do have direction, but we don't do the vector additions of them.
You are right. The quantity which have got?
Of directions.
Okay. Anything else you want to tell? No, about current? No. One of the more boy, he is there. Mr. Palm Angel, come here. थोड़ा टाइम नहीं वेस्ट करना, बड़ा फास्ट मूव करना है, बिकॉज ओके say what you want to say about current.
Current is not vector, not because it has direction, but we can't add and subtract the magnitude of current.
Okay. Anybody else other than them? Same all? No, I'm going to tell something about current. Okay, I'm going to explain something about current. Should I? Students, this revision session is going on. Okay, is it effective? I'm going to tell something about current. Current, vector or scalar, that is a discussion. What is current? It is the rate of flow of charge. The current flows always opposite to the flow of direction of the flow of electrons. Okay? Now, if electrons are flowing A to B, the current is flowing from B to A. If electron is flowing from B to A, the current is flowing from A to B. It means it has no obvious direction. No obvious direction. When it has no obvious direction, it means it has no sense of direction. It means it has no particular direction. Then the knowledge of vector is gone. When we study in the higher physics, current is a dot product of J dot ds. J is called current density, ds is called area vector. Small area is a vector, large area is a scalar. So dear students, current is not a tensor, current is scalar. मैं आपको एक छोटी सी बात बताना चाहता हूँ. मेरे फिजिक्स के सर बोलते हैं कि तू टीचर नहीं है, तू इंस्ट्रक्टर है. गर्ल्स सिटिंग एट द लास्ट, आर यू गेटिंग व्हाट आई एम सेइंग? ओके फाइन. अगर किसी बच्चे को बहुत अच्छा आता है तो आई विल इनवाइट हियर टू से समथिंग. जैसे ये दो बच्चे आए थे, मिस चोपड़ा एंड मिस्टर अक्षित पुरी. सो आप भी अगर ज़्यादा है कुछ नॉलेज तो ज़रूर शेयर करो हमसे, ताकि हम भी आपसे कुछ सीख पाए. राइट. तो डियर स्टूडेंट्स, देखिए हम आईआईटी रोपड़ के साथ खड़े हैं. कोई बंदा बोलता है कि मैंने आईआईटी क्रैक करके आईआईटी ज्वाइन करना, सपोज करो, वो बड़ा मुश्किल है. हाँ, आईआईटी रोपड़ में जाना इजी है. हमने एमबीबीएस करना है तो गवर्नमेंट मेडिकल कॉलेज पटियाला साथ में पढ़ता है, चंडीगढ़ मेडिकल कॉलेज, लुधियाना कॉलेजेस सब साथ में पढ़ते हैं. लेकिन वहाँ ऑफिशियली एडमिशन लेके जाना, अपने आप को प्रूव करना पड़ेगा हमें कि वी आर डिफरेंट देन दोज पीपल हु आर नॉट. ओके. तो उसके लिए मुझे आज सुबह भी मैंने अपलोड किया था, मुझे एक बच्चे ने क्वेश्चन पूछा कि सर कंपटीशन क्या होता है, व्हाट इज कंपटीशन. मैंने बोला दो दोस्त हैं ए और बी, दोनों जंगल में गए हुए हैं, ट्रैकिंग करते हैं पहाड़ों में. तो दे आर लॉस्ट इन द डीप फॉरेस्ट एंड डेंस फॉरेस्ट. तो सडनली दे हैव टू एनकाउंटर अ मैन ईटर लायन, आदमखोर शेर. मैंने कहा व्हाट यू विल बोथ डू. कहता सर हम दोनों भाग जाएंगे. मैंने बोला ट्रू, किससे भागेंगे. कहता शेर से. मैंने एक क्वेश्चन पूछा उसे, मैं कहा शेर से फास्टर भाग सकते हो आप. कहते नो. मैंने बोला आप एक दूसरे से फास्ट भागोगे, क्योंकि जो स्लो होगा उसको शेर पकड़ेगा और शेर उसको मार के खाने की कोशिश करेगा, वो उसमें बिजी हो जाएगा तो बच जाएगा. तो यही कंपटीशन है. दो दोस्त हैं, ए एंड बी हैं, क्लास में बैठे हैं. एक लेसन को समझ रहा है, दूसरा शायद उसकी इच्छा ही नहीं है. तो वो समझ गया क्वेश्चन कि कंपटीशन इसी को बोलते हैं कि हमें अपने आप को हमेशा प्रूव करना है. हम बोलते हैं हमें प्रेशर नहीं लेना, प्रेशर के बिना तो कोई काम ही नहीं होता जी. यू हैव टू टेक प्रेशर. राइट. तो कमिंग बैक टू द टॉपिक, करंट इज अ डॉट प्रोडक्ट ऑफ J dot ds. So it is a scalar quantity. It is not a vector quantity. And it's not a tensor. Tensors are, actually I'll tell you, everything is tensor. Everything is, yeah. Tensor of rank 0 is called scalar. Tensor of rank greater than 0 less than equal to 4 are called vectors. Tensor of rank greater than 4 are called neither vectors nor scalars. When you talk about the moment of inertia, it is a neither vector nor scalar. When you talk about the moment of inertia about an axis, फिर ये क्या होता है, scalar. Hope it is clear. Is friction vector? Is friction vector? आप लोगों को एक मैं चीज क्रिएट करना चाहता हूं, द एक्सेप्टेंस. इफ वी डोंट नो वी शुड एक्सेप्ट एंड आस्क. इफ वी नो वी शुड शेयर. तो कोई बताएगा फ्रिक्शन, फोर्स ऑफ फ्रिक्शन वेक्टर है, स्केलर है? सो गया ये जहां, खो गया आसमां. हाँ जी, वेक्टर. कम हियर, आजा, कम. You know, you should have confidence. Come and say to everyone. I would like to develop in it. Next week तो मैं कुछ बच्चे जो voluntarily yes करेंगे उनको बोलूँगा आपने आधा घंटा सबको पढ़ाना भी है, मैं भी बैठूंगा साथ में. Your good name? Introduce first yourself. Face the camera. Introduce yourself.
Me, Dishan Soni, from Madhuvan Vatika Public School. The friction is a vector quantity because it has a direction opposite to a body.
Okay. Now, Mr. Soni, friction is a vector
quantity.
when it is opposite to, it always
Act opposite
to the body. बहुत अच्छा लगता है, मतलब मुझे जब when we discuss the topic like this, तो उससे ज़्यादा ग्रोथ होती है. एग्रीड? मिस्टर सोनी, I rub it all, right? Clear? There is a block. There is a block. एक ब्लॉक है, उसके ऊपर फोर्स लगा रहे हैं टुवर्ड्स राइट. स्टे है, उसके ऊपर फोर्स लगा रहे हैं टुवर्ड्स राइट. तो फोर्स ऑफ फ्रिक्शन किधर होएगी? ऑपोजिट, लेफ्ट. नाउ अगर मैं फोर्स उसी ब्लॉक पे लगा रहे हैं टुवर्ड्स लेफ्ट, तो फोर्स ऑफ फ्रिक्शन किधर होएगी? ऑपोजिट होएगी. इट्स, डोंट यू थिंक मिस्टर सोनी, इट्स लाइक ए करंट?
Yeah.
Then how it can be a vector? It has no obvious direction, my dear. The force of friction is not a vector. And it does not oppose, it does not oppose the direction of applied force. Rather, friction is always opposite to the direction of the relative motion. Friction opposes the
Relative motion.
relative motion. Say everyone, friction opposes the relative motion. Sometimes friction favors the motion also. कभी कभी मेरे दिल में ख्याल नहीं आता है, जो मैं कभी कभी बोलता तो हमारे दिमाग में कभी कभी मेरे दिल में ख्याल आता है. कदे कदे फ्रिक्शन मोशन ਨੂੰ ਫੇਵਰ ਵੀ ਕਰਦੀ ਹੈ. when friction favors the motion, anybody, are you all enjoying the session? Yes sir. कुछ नया मिल रहा है ना? Yes sir. तो फ्रिक्शन कदों फेवर करदी है मोशन? सीधा बोले करो, मैनू कोई क्वेश्चन का आंसर नहीं आएगा, मैं पता की कहांगा? IDK, आई डोंट नो. IDK करेक्ट. सभी लोग इन्हें मैंने डिका मीन्स किसी को नहीं पता ना, मैं बताता हूं. अभी थैंक यू बेटा. अभी लाइक वी पीपल अभी स्टेज चढ़ के ऊपर आया ना लेक्चर थिएटर में, तो व्हेन वी वर प्रेसिंग द स्टेप डाउन, फ्रिक्शन फेवर्स अस इन द फॉरवर्ड डायरेक्शन. सो फ्रिक्शन favors the motion also. Have you seen the rolling tire, the front tire and the rear tire? एक टायर जड़ा साइकिल दा या मोटरसाइकिल दा डायरेक्शन ऑफ मोशन नु फेवर करदा है, एक टायर अपोज करदा है. So you will be answering me in the next class when we are pedaling a bicycle. When we are pedaling a bicycle, नहीं, this is all recorded. You may write, you may not write. You may write, you may not write. When I'm going to give the second session, theorems of parallel perpendicular, then you write. So there is a chain, so there is a force of friction here, there is a force of friction here. Guys, now focus. This is a front tire, this is a rear tire. So you have to answer me in the comment box also that in which front wheel or rear wheel where the friction favors. Is it clear? So this was a 30 minutes revision session of our class. So every class we will be having this kind of revision. आज मैंने पहले कर दिया, in future ये बाद में होगा. ठीक है? Thank you.